Is a divorce absolute the same as a divorce decree? Essentially, yes, it is. However, some countries will have two divorces. It's called a divorce nisi and a divorce absolute. A divorce nisi is basically where they give you 90 days to see, it's like a period of reconciliation to see if you and your spouse will reconcile or you guys will get back together. And if you guys don't get back together, it becomes absolute. You know, I will tell you, like, I believe Massachusetts, for instance, Massachusetts does that, you know, where you have like a divorce and then it becomes absolute. Nigeria does that. So the absolute is the ultimate, it's done and done. But if there are the two, it's good to have the two, you know. And another thing, since this is a frequently asked question, is that it seems that a lot of people don't know what their divorces look like or what their divorce decree. The onus or the responsibility is on you to know and ask for your divorce certificate. It's not your ex-spouse's responsibility. It's not your immigration lawyer's responsibility. It's not even your family law lawyer's responsibility, because everybody is given a copy of that. And if you don't have one, you should advocate for yourself and ask for it and confirm that that is your divorce certificate. Because if you're filing an immigration petition and you're divorced, this is a requirement. There's no going around it. They're not moving forward without that divorce certificate. The same applies if you go get naturalized and at the time you submitted your naturalization application, maybe you were not divorced. But by the time, you know, you're approved, you're divorced. You need your divorce decree. Like, even if it's on your oath ceremony, even if they approved you for naturalization, and then by the time you go in your oath ceremony, you're divorced, you need to take that, because that is going to show on your naturalization certificate. It's going to go from married to divorced, and so that they can print that correctly. So it's really important that you know the dates of your divorce and that you have a copy of your divorce decree, and that is your responsibility. Can an abusive spouse stop an ongoing vow petition if he finds out? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He can't even if she or he called USCIS saying, oh, you know, I know my wife is filing a vow petition, or what is she saying, or blah, 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 blah. USCIS cannot speak to them, or USCIS is going to be fined, or USCIS, whoever speaks to them on the phone is going to be fined, because it's a matter of life and death, you know, putting a victim in danger, so they're not going to do that. Is it mandatory to get a divorce while filing for VAWA? It is not mandatory to get a divorce while filing for VAWA, but if you do get divorced, keep in mind that you cannot remarry anybody else while your case is pending. If you remarry somebody else, basically kiss your application goodbye.